For the next 4.5 months, I will be traveling through South America. Wow, it's beautiful place. It's unbelievable. My wife Ira will join me on this adventure. Are you worried?
No.
After 3 weeks in Colombia and 2 weeks in Brazil, we crossed Brazilian-Argentinian border in Iguazu and entered to Argentina, our third country in South America. After we saw Iguazu Falls, we have 4 weeks to explore Argentina. We will start by taking a flight to Buenos Aires, where we will stay for 4 days before continuing on to Uruguay and Patagonia. Buenos dias from Buenos Aires. Second day here. Yesterday we did just very slow because I did very slow. Ira did extremely slow because she is broken. Her knee. She have accident in Rio de Janeiro and her knee start to be bigger. So we visit doctor in Iguazu and he say that she need to rest for around 6 days. So we will see. She will not see Buenos Aires because after we should go to Patagonia and she need to get ready until then. And so little tour from apartment. Nice kitchen. That's our $30 apartment. In Palermo, best neighborhood, one of best in Buenos Aires. Airbnb and very nice view from. That's it. Going to shop and I'm going to center. See you there. My first stop is the museum that used to be town hall. Today it is a museum where you can find information about the Argentine Revolution and independence. Unfortunately, everything is in Spanish, but it offers a beautiful view of the Plaza de Mayo and Red Palace. The Red Palace, or Casa Rosada, is known to many from the famous scene in Madonna's song Don't Cry for Me Argentina, where she stands on the balcony portraying Argentine First Lady Eva Perón. You can visit the museum inside, which I didn't, and I must say I regret it a little. Instead, I visit the cathedral, hoping to catch the changing of the guard at the grave of General José de San Martin, known as El Libertador. After the cathedral, it was time to walk through the one of the most popular streets in Buenos Aires. On Florida Street, you can find everything, from luxury shops and fake football jerseys to people offering currency exchange. The city center of Buenos Aires is beautiful. It's not surprise they call it the Paris of South America. In Buenos Aires, there is the second widest avenue in the world, after the one in Brasilia. Avenida 9 de Julio spans up to 140 meters across, with 18 lanes of traffic. Trust me, crossing from one side to other takes time. It really takes time. Good morning. We have good news. Ira can go out. We've been in hospital yesterday.
We'll see.
Traumatologists say that everything should be fine and that is just some liquid. She can walk, everything, just need to put a lot of ice a few times per day. And we will see. We will try it. So today we're going to La Boca and San Telmo because it's big market there. It's Sunday. And Recoleta cemetery we plan to do tomorrow with all neighborhood, but weather forecast is showing a lot of rain. So we will go first to cemetery and then to La Boca and San Telmo, just to be sure that we saw cemetery and to not risk tomorrow. Some of Argentina's most notable figures are buried in Recoleta Cemetery, including Eva Perón. Recoleta Cemetery is one of the most famous cemeteries in the world. The cemetery is often described as an open-air museum due to its stunning architecture and the artistic details of its tombs. Football. Game that's played all around the world, but only a few places have the passion like here. La Boca, or República de la Boca, as the locals like to call it, is a neighborhood you might want to skip after dark, but during the day it's full of tourists, restaurants, souvenir shops, and especially everything connected with Boca Juniors. La Boca is one of Buenos Aires' most vibrant and colorful neighborhoods, known for its brightly painted houses, lively streets, and rich cultural heritage. It's birthplace of tango, where the music still echoes through the streets. Before we went to the stadium, we walked a small part of 10-block long San Telmo street market, where you can find a lot of handicrafts and antiques. We also stopped for a famous Argentinian steak at Desnivel restaurant, and I have to be honest, I was not impressed. The neighborhood is also home to the famous Boca Juniors football team, with the iconic La Bombonera Stadium serving as a shrine to the sport. Thanks to my friend Guillermo, with who I worked in Canada many years ago, we got tickets for the Boca Racing match. I'm so happy to see this iconic stadium. Match was great. For perfect evening, Boca won 4-2. I've been to many stadiums around the world, but La Bombonera is definitely the most beautiful one. On our last day in Buenos Aires, heavy rain kept us indoors, so we spent the day exploring the beautiful El Ateneo bookstore. In 2019, National Geographic named it the world's most beautiful bookstore. We saved one of best experience for the end. While there are many tango shows to choose from, we decided for something more unique and local. When you first enter to La Cathedral, you might think you are in the wrong place. It looks like an abandoned building, but full of recycled arts and old stuff, what gives unique charm. This underground tango place is open every evening, and here you can take tango class like Ira did. Once a dairy factory, it's now a unique tango dance hall, filled with bohemian tapestries, old guitars, vintage posters, and Argentine flags. With this tango evening, our time in Buenos Aires is coming to an end. We had such a great time here. Buenos Aires is an amazing city with so much energy and passion. Palermo, Soho, amazing. Probably my favorite place for now. Cities in South America. Before we continue our trip to Patagonia, we will take a quick 3 days visit to Buenos Aires neighbor across the Rio de la Plata. First World Cup. Some people, they will say this guy is crazy to coming all the way here. Let's go to Uruguay.